clear to play. Bat rip.
Turn 4 has finally arrived, and the orcs are gonna, or the attacking orcs rather, are gonna have to do something. Both looter wagons don't press that, but I decide to drive forward anyways in an effort to block the other mega knobs from counterattacking the battle wagon. But the battle wagon gets through difficult terrain fine and gets 6 death roller hits. And we get a glancing and a penetrating and, or no, 2 penetrating rather. And that bastion is gone. The centerpiece of the indomitable fortress is over. And how big does it explode? 4 inches. It gets all the mega knobs and the grots, which is good because I need to wear those guys down. My infantry they're the main thing standing between me and that last bastion. Unfortunately, none of them were hurt. The Ludas, because they really can't do anything except just move up and try to get to that last bastion in time and hope that the other infantry doesn't get in the way, but it is looking pretty slim of the odds of that happening. The bikes turbo boost in and around the difficult terrain to try to protect the battle wagon from the backside at least. The boom gun that did not go all out shoots, hoping again to just weaken those enemy infantry squads that are in the attacking orcs' way and are able to kill the big mech. The Meganauts made all their saves, but all the grots are gone. That teaches them for fighting orcs. Yeah. Again, Andy doing the very smart thing of moving up as fast as possible into the way of my vehicles and my attacking units. Now the Death Dread actually doesn't go for the bikes, but moves in front of where the Death Rolla is going to be going. And the battle wagon moving up, not be able to do much. It'll have a few pot shots. And this little squad that seems to be forgotten is slowly moving up, hopefully to be able to do something useful in the late game. Oh, and the boys shooting at the bikes aren't able to do anything. The Death Dread runs into the crater, saying, "Bring it on, Death Roller. I don't even care. I'll be here anyways." And the boys continue to run forward and are able to wrap around the front end of the Stampa, which is the last bastion. The little squad of boys just barely making it over the hump there, just wanting so much to be included. The big Shooter and the Zap Gun are able to shoot, and they don't do anything. They miss. And the Meganobs make their charge through difficult terrain, through 5 inches, and although only 2 of them are in range and able to be in combat, helping them out there, it's still almost a guaranteed pen if they do manage to hit. I did move. It'll be 6s to hit, so we'll have to see what happens there. It'll be very important. And the Mega Arbor Warm Boss going to kill that other looter wagon. 2 penetrating hits, and because it's open top, that's 2 wrecked, and the orcs, the attacking orcs, the invading orcs, have lost their main hope of victory, but it's not over yet. Mega Arbor War Boss cleans up the looter wagon without a problem and consolidates back towards the center of the map. He doesn't want to miss the finale. And Andy being devious as ever. He was extremely happy to kill that battle wagon. And so, as you can see, there's just a 1 squad of Ludas, a squad of bikes, and a whole whack of defending orcs, which all happen to be yellow. Well, except the Death Dread. So maybe there's just something to that color that we've missed out on up to this point. But here we go into turn 5. Now the bikes, I looked at it close, we measured it, we both decided they can fit. It was a close one, but they just fit. And so I have one last hope of getting through. They'd make all their dangerous terrain tests, so none of them die, which is good. This is Andy with his awesome camera work, because it was just that epic of a game. The Ludas shoot into the Death Dread, just because there really isn't much else they can do. They manage to penetrate, and they blow it up. Now, all my bikes just arrived there. exploded 2 inches, but unfortunately, it is not able to hurt any of them, or unfortunately for the defenders, fortunately for the attackers. And so the bikes just have one last thing to do. They're going to assault. They did not go for the multi-charge, probably because they didn't want to die immediately. But on the assault, they lost 2 to the difficult terrain. They got 1 penetrating, 1 glance, but I was unable to destroy the bastion. It was within my grasp. It was so very close. But it did not happen. And now for the defenders, which are happy their Orc Stomp factory is still alive, just have a bunch of cleanup to do, really, unless the worst rolls in history are about to occur. The victory for Andy seems very imminent. And that squad, they actually do get included. They get into charge range of the bike squad. Now the shooter boys unload into them and manage to kill just a few. Little pistol shots never hurt, except when they don't do anything. And the assaulting phase, the bikes really do not stand a chance. There's really no way to spin it in my favor. It's just a matter of going through the motions at this point. And there's just so many dice. Do not stand a chance. And my bikes are removed from play. And so at this point I conceded. We didn't even roll. The Orc Stompa factory was successfully defended by